We doing a little something different here, y'all. Sending this one out to all the combat friends and the combat ladies. Yes. Guess we can get ready to let things go a little bit. See, we can let it work a little bit, y'all. Let it go. Let your feelings go.
even in the fall. Winter time comes, still having a ball. Right now, baby. My baby KK is in the building, y'all. This is where the stars get party. Wow! Yeah! Come on! Come on!
And you'll never be royal. It's running out blood. The kind of love she sang for us. Crave a different kind of love. Let me be your ruler. You can call me Queen Bee, baby, I'll rule. Hey, hey, ladies, let me live that fantasy. Yeah.
Welcome back, you ladies. Hey, hey, hey!
Don't steal my song. One more time, fellas. Yeah. And you'll never be royal. Into running out blood. The kind of love you say for us. We crave a different kind of buzz. Let me be your ruler. You can call me Queen Bee, baby, I'll rule. I've never seen a diamond in the place.
Let's go, Kill.
I put my teeth on wedding rings in the movies, and I'm not proud of my dress. In a torn up town, no ghost holding me, and every song is like Rosie Gray Goose tripping in the bathroom, bloodstains all down, trash in the hotel. We don't care. We drive Cadillacs in our dreams, and everybody's like, this now, Maybach, diamonds in your timepiece, jet planes, islands, tigers on a goalie. We don't care. We're not caught up in your love affair, and you'll never be royal. It's running out blood, the kind of love she sang for us.
All right.
We crave a different kind of love. Let me be your ruler. You can call me Queen Bee, baby, I'll rule. Hey, Southeast, let me live that fantasy.
Turn up the radio, turn up the radio, y'all. Come on, do it. Turn up the radio, turn up the radio, y'all. Turn it up now, come on. I know you saw me on the video. I know you heard me on the radio. But you still don't be paying me no attention, because you listen what your girlfriends mention. Sugar bear, thank you this, sugar bear, thank you that. But let me tell you, one of the coolest kind of cats. And everything you hear about sugar.
Man. One show, go. Bobby Congo. They 10 p.m. each and every Tuesday on here on VoxWave.com.
Fox Wave, y'all.
Y'all know who it is. It's the what? Subliminal, criminal, keeping them open, dependable, any direction, like section, like brand complexion, you resting with the protection. Hobby Congo live, and at your front door, man. Open the door, let me in, man. Here to entertain you from the nation's capital, Washington, D.C., man. Sit here riding shotgun, as I do each and every week, with the beautiful, the one and only, the first lady of Hobby Congo. Put your hands together. Lonnie Love is in the building right now.
Yes. Hey, y'all. Good night.
Hey, Lon.
What?
We got to
What's
ride.
up?
We riding a wave right now, baby.
Yeah, we riding the wave.
I mean, we got the whole world looking right now.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
I reached out to everybody all over the place that I knew.
You did your thing, baby.
Yeah.
And everybody seen it. Mm-hmm. We had 300. Hey, y'all. We had 300,000 views right now, and count.
Yeah.
In 4 days.
Yep. Yeah.
That's crazy to me, man. Like people calling in already. We ain't even started yet, man. They calling. Hey, look, man. CPU, y'all on fire right now. Hobby Congo, we on fire right now.
Yeah.
I'm proud of all my nephews, man. Smoke,
Yes.
Winko, High Sauce, Congo, man.
Y'all did it.
I did my thing. Trevor did his thing. Bobby TCB Moss did his thing, man. One more time, man. Round of applause for all of us, man. We shut it down. A lot of opportunities has came from this situation, because when we got people reaching out to Lonnie, reaching out to me, and we all about to stop the violence movement. Hobby Congo is all about go unity, go love, man. We putting this thing on our shoulders right now, okay? We talking about a lot of very important events that's going on this weekend.
Yeah.
We got Chuck Brown Day going on.
Right.
We got Funk's birthday going on.
We got the jizz
Got
going
the
on.
jizz going on. Go-Go is in good hands. Whoever saying Go-Go is dead, do me a favor. Find the nearest cliff
And jump.
and jump
Just
jump off it.
Matter of fact, jump off the Woodrow Wilson Bridge.
You know what I'm saying? We got DJ Rick with the red and white party for the Suitland High School alumni.
Yes, indeed.
There's
What
a whole
class?
lot going on right now.
All
man.
the
All the
classes.
classes.
All the classes,
That's
man.
what's
Yeah,
up.
it's crazy, man.
Yeah,
You
man.
got me,
My
DJ
main man.
Flex,
Wow.
You went? What?
me, DJ Rick, DJ Flex, and Secret Society Band.
Wow.
That's a heavy.
We're
That's
in the
gonna be-
water.
That's
up?
gonna be on fire.
What's up?
That's what it is, man. Tonight's show, man, is dedicated to Go-Go, okay? In the spirit of Chuck Brown, my pop, man. You know how I go with pop. So, Lonnie Love, let's talk about Thursday. DJ Rick, you might want to come over here and grab one of these mics too, man, because you was there too. DJ, he was our engineer. He's an engineer on a whole lot of other events. He's our DJ here, but DJ Rick, you did a hell of a job,
Yeah, you
bro.
did. Thanks, Rick.
You did a hell of a job.
Work that
bro.
out.
You did a hell of a job, man.
Yep.
We got a phone call? Yeah, they're online. Who want to holler at your boy, man? Talk to your boy, Harpy Kong guy, man. Who is it? Somebody on the phone?
Guess they don't want to talk.
Okay, guess they don't want to talk. Okay. All right, cut them off. Anyway, call back whoever you were. Call back whoever you were, man. And let's just talk about that Thursday episode because we've been on Channel 9 before.
Mm-hmm.
But when you got program directors from other shows
Yes.
running downstairs with their camera phones,
Yeah. And
they looking at the ratings.
Yeah.
And
Because
like,
the ratings was to
Damn.
past the ceiling. I mean, it was ridiculous.
because you got a lot of other morning shows on network TV. Not bragging, from what I'm hearing though, wasn't nobody watching Fox 5 or Channel 7
Right.
Thursday morning.
And they want CPU back. They do.
Man.
Yeah. Actually, in another show wants CPU on their show. On the same channel.
Wow,
But
man.
the funny thing was, when we was doing the warm up, and when we did the first the intermission,
Right.
and man, they was running from upstairs down, and then she said, "No, we want a 4-minute crank session."
Yes.
And we looked at each other and said, "Whoa, this is like
Yeah, 'cause
crazy."
what they did,
And y'all played 3 times.
Yeah.
and the thing about it is, what they did, the ratings were so high, so they came down and told them, to tell us, please don't leave.
Yeah.
Do another show.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to broadcast that show on another date. So put your hands together one more time for my CPUs.
CPUs, y'all.
That was crazy.
That was crazy. And shouts out, man. Happy birthday to Love.
Yeah, happy birthday, love.
Happy birthday, Mighty Mo. Put your hands together,
Yeah,
please.
happy birthday, Mo.
Happy birthday, James Funk. Man, we got a whole lot of
Yeah.
birthdays going on right
Wow.
now, man.
There's a bunch of events coming up.
We
then.
paying homage, man. We paying homage. We got an event coming up on Saturday during the day. What's that? Saturday or Sunday? Funk birthday. That's Saturday.
That's Saturday day party.
That's Saturday day party down in Bliss, y'all. So we got the promoters from there coming in here today.
Okay.
Supposed to have Frank White coming in here today.
Okay.
And we're just going to talk about the recap of the CPU situation because I told a lot of my Congo brothers, my Congo nephews, just stay home and watch the show because they always come out and support. But you know how they are. They're going to pop in anyway. One of them going to pop in. 2 of them pop in. Might even be 10, 11 of them pop in. We got one over there, Juan, right there.
knows?
He already here.
Yeah, Juan.
You can't get me today because I let my house keys at work. So I'm locked out of the house right now. But Ernest L., who's on the way now, who missed Thursday, went all the way to Columbia Road Safeway where I work, seafood manager, and picked up my keys. So y'all give Ernest L. a round of applause.
The helicopter.
Ass money, man. I'm like, where you at, Ernest L? On Bennett Road, right? I'm like, I need you to go to my job and pick up my house keys. Damn, B, I'm on. Man, you hit 9 go-go's a night. You can't do that for your brother? Act like it's a go-go. Damn, man. All right, man. Damn, man.
That's him.
But laughing at the same time.
That's
That's why I love Shawty, man. 8-10 p.m. y'all each and every Tuesday, man. Hobby Con Guy, #1 show in the go-go world. Sitting here riding shotgun with my DJ, my first lady of the Hobby Con Guy. We just had a marvelous time on Thursday, man. We're going to keep talking about Thursday and Thursday because the ratings are just climbing and climbing and climbing and climbing and climbing and climbing. Who never knew?
Know how they climbing?
What's that, baby?
1,000 hits an hour.
That's crazy.
Whoa.
And it's still climbing. Dog, we had over almost way past a quarter million.
Rick, what's going on?
people loved it. Like they still loving it.
Wow,
Yeah,
man.
it was crazy, man. Wink, man. He was just in another world, man. You know
All
what
of
I'm
them
saying?
was in a
All
zone.
Yeah, all of them.
And you know what, Rick? The thing about it is, our CPU brotherhood is setting so much of an example for the local community on how to come together and be as one. Yeah. We got the battle coming up in October, but at the same time, it's like you got like 3 or 4 brothers in the house. Mm-hmm. Y'all gonna wrestle and do this, and you know. And everybody won't say they're the best, but at the same time, we are the best.
Yeah, everybody got their own style.
A little competition now and then.
Right.
So we're going to put this thing on, man, long awaited, long overdue. We put on this Congo battle in October. Venue yet to be named because people are bidding for our services. We're doing it all for the Stop the Violence movement. As the young lady lost her life, you played for the repass.
Yeah, I was at the 10-year-old. I did the repass for him.
Right.
And that was...
That was heavy, right?
That was heavy, man. You know, being a father and having a kid, kids, and plus a daughter too. Mm-hmm. Man, I think I would have lost it.
I know I would have lost
it, man.
Man, so
I probably would have been locked up somewhere.
That's CPU's main initiative, man. So that's what we're here for, y'all. Y'all can bicker amongst each other. You can talk about who the best and all that. That's
everybody is the best.
Gogo needs competition.
Mm-hmm.
We've been on that, and we just didn't, I had Bobby TCB Malls, my little nephew.
Right.
Played the melody. And Trev from Let's Do It Again. Put your hands together. Trev.
Yeah, man. Trail. Big ups to Trail, man. Let's do it again, man.
You did your damn thing. You got to stand by Saw, Smoke, Winko, and myself.
That was crazy.
And you did a hell of a job on those drums, man.
Hold up. So, you go ahead and tell them. Go ahead and tell them, man.
Who, Trev?
Go ahead and tell them about the stand. About the...
Yeah, okay. So we one thing about Go-Go, man, we make adjustments. So we got to the radio station. We had a radio station. But we got to the TV station. There you go on, a major network. Me, I walk in, everything's on me. So I'm like, all the producers come to me, Heartbeat, is everything good? I'm like, everything good. Rick comes up to me like, we got a situation, my DJ, who's also a sound man. So
right.
We have no snare stand. and then my boy Gennaro come to me and says, the high Congo is busted. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay, here we go.
Crazy.
Go.
Yeah.
No high Congo. No snare stand.
Right.
We got a sound check in 20 minutes.
No. 5 minutes.
Oh, 5 minutes.
Yeah. 5 minutes.
So I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right. I look at my DJ, who's my Superman. I'm like, what are we going to do? So I get on the phone with nephew Kareem. I'm on the way to work. I call all the Congo players, man, but they couldn't make it there. So I said, you know what? I thought to myself, number one, we all can play on 3. We don't need that high. That's the young generation thing. Mm-hmm. If you're a Congo player, you don't need 2 for real. Mm-hmm. Look at what Roland did. So Rick, I said, Rick, okay, what are we gonna do about a snare stand? This fool ran around the whole station.
Yes, he did.
Next thing I know, I look over there by the drums. I see a trash can with a snare on top,
yes, sir.
Like heavy one with the crates.
Yes, sir.
And guess what? You worked it out, Mr. Yes, sir.
Ain't nobody know either.
You worked that thing out there, boy.
No, they didn't.
And we got to go on my page. We got the pictures on there, man, of the snare, treble, and the trash can. Oh, it was matching too. Yeah.
You stupid. It was matching.
It was matching, dog. The trash can was black. The bag was white, and it was matching with a snare.
No, and the snare head was black and white.
Yeah, and the snare was black and white.
The sauce like, damn, where you get the snare head from? Sauce is very inquisitive, No Congo head on the first Congo. I'm like, you know what, though? Yeah. They're going to make it work.
Yeah.
Because I don't need no... See, one thing about me, in the old times, we don't need that first Congo. Nah. We're going to make it work and make you boogie.
Right.
8-10 p.m. y'all each and every Tuesday night, Hobby Congo. I know one show on Go-Go history, I might add, man. Hey, look, y'all want to call in, man. Holler at us, man. It's 240-719-2560. That's 240-719-2560, man. Sitting here riding shotgun with Lonnie Love, my main man, DJ Rick, our DJ. Also waiting on my main man Ernest L to get here because he missed last week and he didn't get spanked by DJ Ron, so he might be taking his time a little bit more to come in here, man.
Take a break
for
a while.
I love my little brother to death, man, and he really looked out. Shouts out to who on my Facebook Live right now. Let me shout out everybody out. Damn, it's a whole lot of y'all. Veronica, who that? What's up, Scott? Steady Eddie, legend. Rico, John Morton. What's up, man? What's good, Steady Eddie? Tony T.B. Butler, Lloyd Gurry, James Williams, Sandra Holmes, Nima Wanza. Here come Ernest L. now. Robert George. Oh, what's up? What's up? Hey, Rob.
Man.
What's up, Rob? Oh, whoa. See, this certain situations when in life.
Kaboom! Guess who stepped in the
certain
room?
Situations in life, man, where see, sometimes you get.
Hey, Funk.
Sometimes you get situations where. What's up, Pop?
How you doing, man? You good?
Man, I'm great now. Look, sometimes you get situations, man, and we live on air. We live on air. And put Funk mic on for me. Okay. There's certain situations, man, where you know how the Hoppy Kong guys. Like I said, we 300,000 views in right now from 4 days ago. And we got, right now, Chuck is the Godfather. But right now, the king has just walked into the building. Put your hands together for the one and only, man. James Funk's in the building, baby.
What's happening, everybody? What's happening?
Man.
You good?
And let me say something else, y'all. Now, y'all know we do the Hall of Fame Awards, right? We like 13 in right now. But the very first recipient, when we first jumped this off, was this young man to my right and y'all left, man.
Yeah.
James Funk, the very first one.
Me and Tony, I thought. Wasn't me and Tony there together?
No, that was you, by yourself.
Okay, Tony
was
did his
way. Tony was like number 8, 9.
No, but he was there. He was there that day. Yeah.
He was there, man.
Yeah.
So we sitting here riding shotgun with the legend, the one and only, the king. We celebrating his birthday on Saturday at the Bliss nightclub. A lot of special guests, Sugar Bear, Go-Go, Mickey, Jungle Boogie.
Yeah, the
what
whole
time
crew.
Is it?
From 5 to day party, 5 to 10.
Okay.
Yeah. First time I had a party this early in the day. Because, my parties go all night long.
Before we get started, man, let me expound on the situation with you right now. Because, all right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know, as you know, I've had an illustrious career in this go-go game and, with the nationwide acts, international acts. But if it wasn't for this man right here and Lord Benny, you wouldn't have never heard of no heartbeat. And that's the real deal because they were the Beatles to me. And like Mickey calls you the conversationalist all the time. Because one thing about you, your style has impacted so many lead talkers.
Yes.
Okay? Just your style alone. It wouldn't have been no rah-rahs, no big G's. Okay? It wouldn't have been no Slick Ricks. It wouldn't have been no Eddies from Air Raid. It wouldn't have been no Jeffs. It wouldn't have been a whole lot of, lead talkers. So before we get into your birthday situation, I call you Pop, man. Like I call Chuck Pop. How do you feel being the innovator of this culture we call go-go? And I'm going to get to the Snoop Dogg situation after this.
All right.
Oh, they ready now, ain't they? You heard Snoop, right?
Yeah, I saw that.
Imitating you.
Yeah, well, he was just, I guess he liked what he heard, you know what I'm saying? So that was a bless.
Right.
But it's a blessing, man. I'm just glad that, for the most part, they take what they get and do their own thing.
Right.
That's what it's about, because I was inspired. George Clinton, James Brown, Frankie Beverly, and of course, Pops.
Right.
Those, 4 of my favorites as far as motivating the crowd, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, as long as they doing their own thing, it's fine. It's a good thing. The only way you're supposed to keep something is to share it, give it away.
Right.
Well, give it to the next man or woman. You know what I'm saying?
And with you, man, it's like God just blessed you with a gift to just correspond.
Yeah, that call and receive
with
is
the call
serious.
and response thing, and the way you just can hold a conversation through the groove.
And it's just natural, just flowing
but
with
also see one thing about you though, and I sit back, and just look, and I learned so much from you. Me being a Congo player, I was like James Funk too in the band because how disciplined you were. used to make the band like I remember. And when they mess up, you would make them do it over and over again till they got it right. Okay, and you and Chuck had that in common too.
Well, I want it right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they keep calling me a perfectionist, but that's the only way I learned from James Brown. If you ain't hit it on the one, you wasn't on the one. You wasn't in the band no more. You know what I'm saying? And you know the same thing with everybody else, because people don't want to hear junk for the most part. When they go out, they want to hear. They want to be entertained. Right. They want to hear something great, something good. So in order to do that, you got to give it to them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Got to give them like they want it. You know, because I hate going out and not being entertained.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially even though you paid your money.
Yeah, true. And even though I can't go to a place and not be entertained, as soon as I walk in the building, you know, everybody wants me to get on the mic. But you know, and that's fine. But I like to be entertained too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know.
You don't always want to be working.
Yeah. That's why I go out. You know what I'm saying?
You know, one question I always wanted to ask you is, where'd you get this saying from? There's a whole lot of sayings.
Man, you got so many.
Where y'all from? Where the whoa.
Just came to him.
Don't go lie, man.
And I think I was doing that way before that. You know.
They say where y'all from, but you came at the whoa.
It's just something, you know.
Something, little swag in there.
Yeah. You know how you throw something, you hear something, you feel something, you hear something, you know, you throw it in there. But you know, most of it comes live there on stage, and then you know I might think of an idea while I'm taking a shower or something. You know what I'm saying? Right. But most of it is right there on stage. And believe it or not, most of my hits were mistakes. You know what I'm saying? You know, so.
Let me ask you a question too.
But they weren't mistakes.
They turned out to be hits. You know, that's great.
If you were another person, right, in go-go, right, and had to describe Jane Funk's style, looking at yourself in all the accolades and all that you have distributed to the go-go scene, being the king, that's what we all call you anyway, the king. And I love that picture on that flyer with you with the crown, because you can be humble if you want to. But one thing about me, I can do that. I can call you the king. Okay? What would you say to yourself if you were another person? And the reason I asked that question, thank you. And the reason I want to ask you that is, I want to, and be humble with this answer, because I want to know if you know how important and great that you have been to a whole culture that has captivated the whole world. And I know you humble. That's why this question is like
it took me there for.
In other words, do you know who you are?
Right.
I know. I know who I am. Yeah,
I don't mean it that way.
You talking about from the nostalgia or the profession? I understand that.
Both things, not the DJ thing, because you're also
do that too.
A powerhouse at that. I'm talking about go-go in general. This is your son Heartbeat talking to you, who you have inspired and made it possible for me to travel to 76 countries.
Truthfully, well, I'm not gonna say I've never thought of it, because I'm in the process of writing a book. So I'm putting my thoughts together. So
okay.
But to be asked that question, I know I'm an entertainer. I know I've been blessed with that gift. And God, you know, and truth be told, when I was out there messing up, God was taking it away from me. He had, sit down, son. This is some, pay attention. I gave you this gift, to put a word out there. You know what I'm saying? food for thought.
And make
you know what I'm saying?
Good.
Yes, yeah, definitely. I don't feel good if I haven't made nobody feel good. I'm glad you said that.
Right.
Because that's part of my character. I want to, you know, build people's character. You know, some people come in with a negative thought. And I want them to leave with a positive thought.
Right.
You know, share food, share that thought. Just as a black man, that's what we need to do.
And you
Lift
say,
each other up.
and go ahead, Lon.
You go ahead. Go ahead.
You know, and I can truly say, man, that you know, to me, this is a special moment in my life because, you know, I mean, it was times in my life, man, where I was like down in the dumps, man. But you brought me out of that. And I'm sure you've done that for like probably thousands of young black kids, man. Because, and you saved a whole lot of lives, whether you know it or not, bro. Just from your words of wisdom, your entertainment aspect.
And I think God gave me that for that. And even as a kid, because I've been playing records before I was walking.
Wow,
man. And moms, my family, they're a party family. You know what I'm saying? We're a party family, but just being around the adults when I was knee high, I'm talking about wasn't even walking. Because, you know, half that stuff I didn't even know until they told me, you know, that how I was playing music before I was even standing up on my 2 feet. And didn't know what the record was, but I could, you know, I see a label and see a record, and I would play it. But funny story here, I got the worst butt whipping when I was about 4 years old. One of my favorite records is Shake, Rattle, and Roll by Big Joe Turner. And that was one of the first records besides a gospel record on the 78. We had, at that time, it was Victrolas. We had a Victrola, and I was just over there playing. I just kept playing it.
Right.
Kept winding up and playing it. And I just liked the song. So my grandmother got another, Miss Mac.
Miss Mac.
She got tired of me playing that one record. And so she took it and put it up on the refrigerator.
Okay.
And back that time, you know, they had that big old furniture.
Right.
So I don't know
Heavy
what.
joints.
Yeah, the big,
I know you did.
For some reason, I don't know how I got the notion to push the chair up against the big buffet channel. I'm in the buffet cabinet. Push it up on there, climb up on that chair, climb up on the buffet, and play that record one more, boy. If I don't remember no butt whipping, that's one butt whipping I remember. But it's still my favorite song outside of that.
God, man, what a story, man.
Let me
story, man.
Let me ask you a question.
You got that on? Okay, go ahead.
Let me ask you a question. We followed you every Wednesday night at the Panorama Room back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
I got thrown out of there every Wednesday night by Miss Mac because she was very disciplined in how she run that business. If one fight break out, that was it. The show stops. It was some cheers back in the back of the Panorama Room. Mm-hmm. And she always used to say, boy, don't you go back there and get on them cheers tonight. Y'all get there cranking, and there I go on them cheers. And Miss Mac look over there.
You remember I'm going to get you sucker when they came down the stairs?
The way?
I'm going to get you sucker. Remember that movie?
Oh, yeah.
That was them.
Oh, she do like this. I walk over there with my head down, and she said, I'll see you next week.
You got to remember, it was two Miss Mac, my mother, and my grandmother, daughter, and Miss Neal. Mm-hmm. They were mothers. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We come up in that era where we,
first.
even though it was a business, you know, she had kids. They have kids, so you know they try to respect, you know, people's kids. That's how we grew up. That's how, because I come up, you know. Anybody on the block could tear that ass up. Excuse my language, but you know, you know what I'm saying. But so they, you know, they still do that because you know, even though you can't save everybody, you know, someone's there. Yeah, they are. Mm-hmm. And hopefully that we That's where we come in.
Yes,
we
sir.
got to grab them. No, our nieces, nephews, our children, ourselves, our grandkids.
That's it.
We got to stop talking about it. We got to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because in our, like in my day, you know what I'm saying? They don't say, because, some of these kids make you nervous. But, hey, look what our civil rights leaders done.
Yeah.
Look what our ancestors done. You know what I'm saying? Especially in this day's day, when the racism is really kicking back in again. It ain't never left.
Yeah.
It's just
it's more in your face.
Yeah. And then, our leader, ain't making it no easier. But that's enough story.
Right.
8-10 p.m. each and every Tuesday, your hobby Congo, man. I'm still the criminal, keeping the minimum dependable in their direction, rest like section, brand, collection, rest with protection. Sitting here riding with the king, man.
So you're right.
My
Yes,
man,
that's him.
Funk, man. Saturday, day party, down the bliss, man. Stop playing Sugar Bear. Go make it jump up.
Happy birthday early.
Thank you.
Man, we gonna do this like Brutus. What's up, B? Come on in here, B, man. Hey, look here, man. Sitting here riding shotgun with the one and only, the king, James Funk.
And this is the brother. This
is my man. And look, and this right here is my schoolmate. Grew up with him.
I was just throwing you off.
From just how old, B?
We go back
12,
38 years.
Yeah, that's the brother right there, man. Come sit down, man.
What's up,
Come
B?
sit down, man.
Go sit over there.
Yeah, I slid him. I said I was gonna hit you, right? I said, see if Pops can slide through. See what? And you know what though? Prayer changes things. I'm telling you why. 'Cause
definitely.
I prayed on it today. I said, you know what? I said, Father God, bring Pop through here, man. Because I look at your Pop right there.
Yeah, I see I can see it right there in your screen.
Yeah. So this right here, this beam from you, this right here is.
Yeah, I'm looking at him in the screen.
Yeah, man.
I was looking at the names, but I'm looking at his.
Now this is the live, but right there going to the whole world.
Okay. Well, hello world.
That's the whole world.
Hello, world.
Charlamagne the God watching. You got Will Smith watching this show sometimes.
Oh yeah.
You got all kind of people watching the Congo out there.
Okay.
So they love Snoop Dogg.
Well, Snoop, every time I appreciate that that little set you did in your car.
Are you ready now? Ain't you?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And because of you, I was awakened because everybody was blowing my phone up. You know what I'm saying? And normally, since my pops is doing much better, he had a stroke a while back, so I got to keep the phone on, so in case he called or whatever's going on.
We're gonna pray on that.
Oh yeah. I do that every day.
We're gonna pray on that, man.
Is that Sugar Man? I thought I heard Sugar Man.
No, that's Ernest L. Go report.
What's going on?
Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about this big event that's going on Saturday. This big day party that's going to shut the city down. You understand
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You understand me?
Yes, sir.
Everybody watching right now, we're going to shut the city down. We got a lot of special guests. I wish I was hosting the joint. You should have hollered at me, man. You know how I do, man.
Yeah.
But look here. Like I said, I'm sitting here riding shotgun with the king right now. He been the king, man. Buzz called him the king.
I call him King James of the microphone.
That's King James, baby.
That's my nephew.
Hey, look here.
That's my man.
Look, matter of fact, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you, I present to the world, my main man. I go by Baby B. Call him B. Just call him B, man. Put your hands together, whole world. My main man.
Thank you, bro. It's a privilege to be here.
And
like
you've been watching.
Yes. The world don't know. We go way, way back.
Yeah, man.
And it's, for me, man, it's an honor to throw this man's party, man. His birthday party. Because
we all
know, this go-go started in our era.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I remember 81.
Right.
Me and you was in Lonnie, we're going way back here now.
Yeah.
We was in math class on the third floor. Right, Phone?
Yeah.
And me and him was the class clowns. We used to sit in the back, just cut up, right?
Yeah, I can believe that.
Teacher was cool. And Jose used to always be beating on the. He said, man, and he said this. He said, one day, he said, man, I'm gonna be like Jungle Boogie, man. He said, man, that's my idol.
Okay.
He said, man, watch. And I say, shorty right.
Yeah,
do what you got to do. And we've been following. Rascals was always my top band.
That was the Beatles.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all were just like here. And to do this, man, you inspired a lot of people, bro.
And check this out. It was because of what back then I was following, Pops there, even though, them young senators, Brute and all them back in the day. But this is my brother. Because every time James Brown would come to town, Miles would take us down. I ain't had no idea that he was locked into that. And, Foots was 4 years younger than me, and I'm like 8 and 9 years old, so you can imagine that.
Clap it up for Foots, everybody.
Yeah. Word. Give it up for Foots. Yeah. But he would always say he gonna start him a band. He would always say start, because Miss Mac, Grandma Mac, she would always put an instrument in our hand. Whether we went through it or not, she would always kept an instrument. But he got himself a beginner drum set. But we had to sit through that, because it was in the dining room. Right. He was right there doing his thing. Right. But a few years, because his uncle was Steve, a drummer bugle corps. He owned a drummer bugle corps, so he learned a lot of his rudiments when he was from like 6 on up. So by the time he was, prepared to start his band, he was there. So but to
was that the Young Dynamos?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I know him now.
Yeah, I know. Good thing. I'm so glad. You know what I'm saying? No. Because I hear a lot of false information.
Right.
So. But I applaud you for knowing your.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, applaud y'all for knowing the information.
Yeah, right.
But because some of them be saying the wrong things, but I don't. I just
call
let it
out.
be.
You just let it ride.
Gotta let it be. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't being back and forth with somebody because they wrong.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I know that, but I'm not going through that. I just want the information. Let the information be good. But early on, I used to do a lot of his cookouts when he was up Rock Creek Park.
Some of my hair shows and stuff.
Yeah, that was me as his DJ.
You was the DJ. Matter of fact, my brother Danny went.
Yeah.
I walked out and said, "Funk here." I'm
me and Funk go back 30 years, man.
Oh yeah,
long time.
Yeah, I've been partying a long time.
One night down Langley Park Boys Club, they had no Congo player, right? I'm shocked, man.
Right.
They had no Congo. Somebody brought me up there to play. The phone said, "Get him off the stage." Who was that?
Yeah.
But
that probably did.
He did.
Then
one night,
you was size too,
down the Black Hole, though. Down one night, down the Black Hole.
Right.
Foots was late.
Right.
Mickey got on the drums. I played the Congo.
Right.
Then Funk looked back. We came up.
Right.
And Funk looked back. Okay.
Right.
Okay, now, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So I had to prove myself to this dude.
Oh, yeah. He don't play, bro. He don't play.
Ain't no day gonna be
And I love
embarrassing you,
that
right?
about him, man.
Right. And now it's them people that pay come through the door.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Always
Reputation's on the line.
Yeah.
Like this, my other pop. Him and Chuck, my pop.
Right.
Man, these two right here, Slim. It's not a game.
It ain't a game. It ain't.
Hey, look, Jose, I know that from afar. I ain't on stage with him or practice. Right. I'm like, man, he don't play.
Yeah, he don't play. He will stop the show.
Yeah.
Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen.
He's a perfectionist, bro.
And you know what? One of my other co-hosts up here sometimes is Bojack, who can
imitate me.
I love it.
Yeah,
to the T, right?
I be dying.
Yeah, I be laughing.
Right.
But hold on.
Okay.
We do a comedy segment, right? Buggy is Bishop Real Talk. Bojack, man, is Bo Funk.
Yeah. That's funny.
And the whole show, he talks like you.
Yeah, I can believe it.
Man, he be having us up there.
Man, we be crying in here.
I think his man B, Brian, that played his baby, imitate me too.
Man, Bojack got you now.
I know.
Science.
Yeah, shout out to Bo.
And I have to bring him out of curtain sometimes because he be smoking the whole show.
I can believe it.
Me, you little dirty ass. Man.
Bojack had to guide me in here. That's what I got off the phone with coming in.
Wow.
Yeah, because it threw me off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was in the
way it's situated.
Right.
Well, he was on the other off.
Nah, I was right here. The GPS had me right here.
Oh, okay.
So it's all
That's
good.
lit up right now. Y'all watching this? Good God.
But you know what trips me out too, how you control the crowd when there's like some crazy going on. You still be holding it down.
No, my favorite PA tape, security to the rescue. Security to the rescue. What you mean? I mean,
just, yeah.
I try to make it funny till it get out of hand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, then now I try to avoid, bringing everybody's attention to whatever might be going on. Because I'm constantly watching. You got to watch.
Hey, you got to.
Even though my eyes be closed, I'm watching.
Right.
Okay, this is what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen. We got to pay some bills, man. We're going to take this little 5-minute crank break with DJ Rick, play some commercials. We'll be right back after these messages on the RB Con Guy. #1 in the show. And go-go history. I ain't just saying that. That's y'all saying it.
After these.
Let's go. TMT live from the nation's capital. This is Subliminal Criminal, keeping the minimum dependable any direction, everything like sex, like brand, complexion, rights, with protection. Harvey Kong got number one show in the history of go-go. Here riding shotgun with the one and only. Put your hands together for the king of go-go. James Funk's in the building. Talking about that magnificent situation, y'all. Saturday, day party. Starts at what, 5?
5 to 10.
5 to 10? Oh, my God. We're going to get it in, too. And we're going to blend.
Man, I want to shout out Abdul because he put a
Abdul? That was Abdul?
Yes. That infomercial, he hooked that up.
That's the
I appreciate you, Abdul.
You got his first cell phone from me. Bootleg jump.
I really appreciate what he's done for us.
He even allowed us to have a party down there.
Yeah, because it's at Bliss, right?
The Bliss was like known for like not wanting to do no go-go.
Right.
Yeah, but you know that's kind of his humble beginnings. You know, Abdul. You know.
Right.
You know, but. He moved on, and I'm proud of him. You know, he got his thing going on.
Right.
And, but I got to thank my three soldiers, my man Kiwi, my course B, and my man Duck Baby for doing this event. Because, you know, they had to fight with me at first, you know what I'm saying?
That's what family do. You know that.
He here, man.
Yeah.
When I look to my right, because, you know, I would have made a big-ass thing about this.
Right.
But I knew he was going to come here.
Right.
He snuck up on me, man.
But see, I ain't into all that hoo-ha, you know what I'm saying?
Right. I am when it comes to you.
I appreciate that, but, just we family. We just sitting here family. You know, I don't want the stove lights and all that blurring and all that.
Right.
Let's get it done and on.
Right,
I've seen that a lot, you know what I mean?
Right.
You know, so.
Especially in that clock at the Capitol Center. Chuck Brown, eliminated. All that, you know. Let me,
he didn't understand that for a while.
I know he didn't. That's like you doing, man.
Believe me, I've always been his sounding board, his punching board. Yeah,
right,
you know.
Mm-hmm.
But it's good. Oh yeah, that was on man. Hey, man,
He loves you to death, man. But let me say this to you, man. This Saturday, matter of fact, let me say this to everybody that's looking at me right now, on my live. We got Chuck Brown Day Saturday, and we got James Funk's birthday Saturday. What a coincidence.
Right.
I won't call it that.
Yeah.
I'll call this a situation put together by God. Because to celebrate these two icons,
on
the greatest to ever do this
on the same day,
this genre, speaks volumes to the Lord, because what he's done is put a situation together in one real powerful day to salute these two lions who are actually, I ain't gonna say solely responsible, because you got Lil Benny, Sugar Bear, and Tony Fisher, but two of the people at the top echelon of what we do call go-go, to celebrate the events on the same day.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
That speaks volumes to the Lord. So get a Lord a round of applause.
Oh, always, all the time. Yes,
one thing about this situation with go-go right now, and I'm glad we can do our part, to keep this thing rolling and striving. But this man right here, we lost Pop, man, but we still got him.
Yes.
And what we got to do, go community, each one teach one. To the young community that's in this game right now, know where you came from.
Yeah, know your history.
Before you're going to continue to go
Say
with
it
it.
again, Lonnie.
Know your history.
Please
Okay,
do.
right. Because
please do.
This dude right here, like I tell you all the time, like I tell everybody all the time, and I mention you all the time on the show, this is one of the guys right here who I call Pop that inspired me, Ogo Mickey, Nikki Bond sitting right there. Matter of fact, one thing about our CPU unit, the young and the old, that consists of like what, 42, 43 of us, Nick, now?
Probably more than that.
Yeah.
Right.
We all pay homage
to each other.
Where we came from.
Yeah. Great. That's a blessed thing.
And you guys are the ones that, we riding right now on y'all shoulders. Okay? Because if it wasn't for you, Chuck, Reds, Sugar Bear, Tony, Psych Dyke, Big Sammy, Lil Benny, the list goes on and on, man. It wouldn't be this thing called Go-Go, who Snoop Dogg riding around in his car puffing on something. Somehow, yeah, they ready now, ain't they? Because that's how you affect people, bro.
Yeah.
And I love your humbleness.
I do too.
But I'm gonna shout it out with. You ain't got to talk. I'm gonna talk for you. And Funk, and anybody in this room can vouch for me, man. You have inspired every lead rapper out here, man.
Yeah, and somewhere
they
got a little bit of you up in there.
Well, I mean, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, we all got to inspire each other, lift each other up, stay lifted up. Just like that thing, always, for some reason, it comes up on my phone a lot. You see where it's about lifting a person up that's falling down.
Right.
And reaching over the wall to lift them up. That I hope it goes to everybody's phone, because we all got to do that.
Yeah.
All.
One time or another.
So, be empowerment. What are the people going to, what's going to go on Saturday, man? What we going to do, man? What are we to expect, man?
I want to. Everybody gonna be there. I just want to kick back, put my feet up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you got my man Sugar Bear gonna close out the last hour. We got my Rastas family, White Boy, Mickey, Jungle Boogie, Mike Muse.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah, Mike just been at it just recently.
Come on.
And Gigi, and the Proper Utensils band too. JB, who stood beside Chuck back then in 1969.
Yes, he did.
When it started, you know what I'm saying?
Loose.
Yeah. No, way before Busted Up to 1969. When the first go-go was over there at Burn Manor. Monday night at that.
Wow.
But and Lloyd Pinchback. They started together with the what's the Latin group?
Los Latinos.
Yeah. Any other time I just put it out there, I got stuck. But Lloyd stood there the longest when Lloyd joined Los Latinos, and when Chuck decided to start his own thing, he took Lloyd with him.
Right.
So they both started together. Rick Wellman's father, Frank Wellman. I'm a little short right now.
You talking about his nickname?
No, not Frank. I was trying to think of the Congo player that played with him.
Bright Bright Moments.
No, not him. Way before him. Druid, and trying to think of keyboard players now. Oh, that was that.
Yeah, because I had them all up on the show.
I started coming there in 1970, but they had already, had kicked in. You can say, oh man, we done dance all up and down this East Coast. That Soul Searchers. We was called, believe it or not, we was calling it about 72. We was calling it Go-Go by 73. Because I really, the idea came in from this club that was down. Wasn't a club, it was go-go spot. Dance women. They was calling them go-go girls then. Strippers. But it was a place downtown called Rand's on 14th Street. And Chuck were playing there every now and then. The girls be up in the cage dancing. So go-go girls. So, it came from that. And from over Ebony Inn, because they had go-go girls dancing over there too.
I know that.
So it's
I mean, I don't remember back then, but
yeah. It's been around, and like I said, DC's always been a live nation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Way before me, big band, vocal groups, funk bands, however, it's always been live. Way before my seed was planted. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, but what I don't understand is the one time the city council was trying to shut Go-Go down back in the 80s. But they weren't trying to help. Now, I'm not taking no credit away from the Honorable Marion Barry, because he really tried to help. But at the time, a lot of the bands were young, and they didn't have their business sense on. Right. So he had to kind of back up to save his hide a little bit until they got their thing in order. But we got to give Marion Bird a great deal of salute.
Clap it up for Marion Bird.
Definitely. Lady rest in peace. Absolutely. And there's other folks, along that line, but definitely I call him the Honorable Marion Bird, as he was.
8:10 p.m. man, HW2, man, Hobby Congo, I was sitting here riding shotgun with the one and only the King James Funk. Also, my main man, Big B, put on an extravaganza on Saturday.
Yes.
What's that, 5 to 10, you say?
5 to 10.
We got 5 whole hours of party with the King, the Great.
And I hope everybody will come out, pay homage. One thing Funk said, it was very profound. He been doing this 40 years. Mm-hmm. He's been celebrating other people's birthday for 40 years.
Right. Somebody needs to
now
celebrate his.
it's only right that they come out and celebrate his birthday. Mm-hmm. Get that love back that he been giving out for so many years. Yeah. That's all. We gonna have a nice time.
I'll be there.
We gonna party like rock stars.
Be there too.
Yes.
Everybody like to be acknowledged, especially on their birthdays. You know what I'm saying? But everybody likes to be acknowledged.
Yes.
But, and I'm looking forward to that. And not only that, one of my good buddies, DJ FaZe, will be in the building.
Oh, yeah?
And one of my longest buddies, Tricky Rick, believe it or not,
will
be hosting.
Yeah.
What? Well, I don't even want
on the turntable.
Hey, Rick, thank you for saying that. Oh, my God. Man, the best introductions in go-go history, right?
Yes,
man.
Yes. I love that dude.
Rick, you smell there with the fedora on, man?
Oh, man. Yeah.
That's my inspiration right there. They were the Beatles to me.
Yeah.
The Beatles. But believe it or not, back in the day, now there was some dancers in there. Tricky Rick and the sister, Diane, little shorty, when they danced together, I can't even think of all them names now. Mike, boy, it was so many dancers. Everybody would just stop, just watch these about 5 different people dance. We would get a big circle around and they'd be going for it back in the day.
That's where he got his name. That's how he got his name, Tricky Rick. Dancer, yeah.
He is the trickiest guy in town. He earned that title. But that's my brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, come on out. If y'all come on out, it's going to be a blast. Like I said, my oldest brother, Sugar Bear, Gregory Elliott, he going to be there. Mike Muse. My brother White Boy be there, my brother Mickey, Jungle Boogie, and you're going to have some of the old with the new. My girl Gigi she can really sing.
And that's the best kept secret.
That
woman can blow.
I know.
Yeah, she really sing. And then I got, that first set going to be her and Mike, croning. So that's going to be nice. And then the rest going to be straight party. You going to dance with them
two. This is what we're going to do before we get off this segment, man. I'm going to go around the room real quick because, we have to capture this moment for real while we got my man here. We're going to start with the Go-Go Report. Ernest L, 25,000 followers right now. Ernest L.
But before you say that, my manager keeps texting doors open at 4 o'clock. So we got you. Thank you, homie.
Are you tuned in to Vox Wave or my live?
I don't know. Keep he talking to you.
Hey, Kibi, VoxWave.com too, man. No, I love you though, man. Hey, look, this we're gonna do, man, because I like to do things like this on this show, man. While we got him here, because he's a very busy man. I'm gonna go around the room and give everybody like 25 seconds. All right.
I ain't gonna tell too many of my secrets now.
No. We're going around the room.
Y'all don't mess with him.
All right, Ernest L. Give you 25 seconds. When I say the name James Funk, what does that mean to you?
Legendary, man. Pac status in go-go. You know what I'm saying? This man, his record is unprecedented, man. It can't be touched.
Right.
It cannot be touched, and it shouldn't be touched. You know what I mean? This man has done for go-go. He's like really the face of the city.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When you say go-go, James Funk name gotta come up. It gotta come up, along with others, but his name has definitely got to come up when you mention the name go-go. Love you, Funk, man. You've always been a hero, man, to me.
Thank you, Ernest. Appreciate you. And let's shout out Big Tony. Big Tony on there.
Big Tony on here too?
Yeah, he on there. Yeah,
Big bruh.
Yeah.
Big bruh. My main man, Nicky Bonds. Vibe band, off of you.
James Funk, man. Trendsetter. Foundation. Blueprint. any word that's got power to it, that's funk. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like you said earlier, every lead talker that I know that's a real lead talker took something from them that inspired them to be who they are. And they can't say they haven't. You know what I mean? So funk is funk the man.
That's what makes the world go round. You get something and make it your own.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
That's what's up, man. What's up, Juan?
Hey, James Funk, just, one great leader, great entertainer, and just monumental to what he means to the community. You know, after to do something 40 years and the people who've been there just as strong and supportive of you today as we were when teenagers, and we still gonna stick with you.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
DJ Rick.
Ray Essence, man. Strength Ray Essence. The original Ray Essence. I mean, Panorama Room, Chapter, Coliseum. I remember one time down the Coliseum, the sea opened up, y'all was on stage and somebody ran right through the middle of y'all out the back door and the 18 right behind them. You know? And I mean, man, but you know what? They were still cranking. And the discipline they had in that band, man, was just it's like a orchestrator, man. You the man. You the man.
B, what's up, baby?
James Funk, the coldest. Living legend. Often imitated, never duplicated.
Money man tried.
Because I seen a lot of people do this.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm old school. We old school.
Right.
You know, a lot of these new bands, you know, like to me is new. Vibe and Subtle. Them new bands to me. You know my situation, where I'm coming from. So when I see all them do this, or I see other certain bands biting off of him, I can't do nothing but laugh. Right. Because it's contagious. Right. I mean, he's the king. That's why I call him King James of the microphone. Mm-hmm. You got LeBron James. Mm-hmm. You got King James. Mm-hmm. He's the coldest, man, on that microphone. Straight up. Straight up coldest. It's just, I can't even really put it in words. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who. We threw a party real quick 2 years ago down Club 12.
Oh, man.
And he was on with Belladonna. Man, it was unbelievable. It was unbelievable.
Yeah,
it reminded me of the movie, what was that movie called, 8 Miles? Remember 8 Miles? That part they was, I came upstairs, I was at the door the whole time. I came upstairs for about 5 minutes. Unbelievable, man. I thought I was in a movie.
Right.
And that's what this man do. I love this man here, man. That's my big brother.
He's my brother.
Shut down.
Yes, sir.
No, I ain't know about that.
For me, phenomenal. You're a leader. I love how you just control the stage. And, I mean, you just hypnotic. You have everybody under, like, a spell when you on there. It's like they be gone. And you do leave people happy when they leave. Everybody had a good time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you.
And you always humble. I've never seen you not smiling. I haven't.
To me, Moses.
With the slippers?
No. Because when everybody went against
He doing some biblical things.
No,
I ain't taking it. I
put this in
appreciate
perspective
it.
real quick.
I appreciate it.
When everybody, went against the word of Jesus, and Moses was trying to tell everybody, this is the way to go, but you have Pharaoh, all these arch enemies against Moses, and he took that staff and destroyed everybody, man. So why I call this man Moses is because when D.C. was in a state of emergency back in the Rayford Edmond days, y'all remember the Wayne Perry days and all that. Mm-hmm. The media was coming against Bobo saying that we're the reason why this is going on.
Oh yeah, they put the blame on everything.
All that is going on. you can say Chuck, but the real one to me that really wore the flag and demonstrated the peaceful situations in Go-Go and brought everybody together when during the day when you had the drug wars and people cracked out and situations on the news. But at night, you can go to the Metro Club, you can go to the Mavic Room, Panorama Room. You had Lil Benny, don't get me wrong, I call him a Lil Benny Sam and Day.
Right.
But one thing about Funk, Benny was decisive. I saw what? You know, decisive.
The best 1-2 punch combination.
But Funk was that calm voice.
Right.
Smooth with it. Always, you know, preaching peace and love and unity. Shouting everybody out. And you would always leave a red essence Go-Go, man. No matter what you went through that day, man, with everything going on in the streets. With the Moses of Go-Go, in my opinion, giving you a better solution and making you think twice about what you might want to do that next day, during the day, if the day before you were doing something wrong. And like I said, he saved a lot of cats' lives out here, man. And I know that first and foremost because a lot of times, you know, cats talk to me like, man, like Tank do that character called Pony. Man, I want to see Essence last night, man. They was cranking like a motherfucker. You know, I'm all right now. Because Funk would, you know, you got a soothing voice, bruh. It's soothing. And you ain't no yeller, no screamer.
That's God.
Stay
You just calm. We partying, but at the same time, you so calm and smooth with it, man. That, you know, like she said, you know, people mesmerize, but at the same time, they might have came to the Go-Go real hype and wanting to do something to somebody. But what you do, man, you relieve the tension, man. Just the way you conduct things and how smooth you are with it.
Yes.
That's why you got a lot of rappers like Rapidu, Bugs, Gang, you know, Derek from Vibe, T-Bob. You got a whole lot of, you know, lead talkers out here. And when you hear them, you have no choice but to say to yourself, like, damn, there's a whole lot of funk with this.
Right.
A whole lot of funk, man. Even with this, man. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, man.
It's all you, the originator.
Pop, man, I salute you. Saturday. Y'all make sure y'all have y'all stinking asses dead. Because...
No, not stinking, please. Don't be stinking. Have on your have on your cologne, perfume.
Right. Y'all know what I be telling y'all about. Take a bath before you come out.
Wash your hand pots.
This is insane.
I
Funk crazy.
This is Bojack Funk. What's it?
Take a bath.
Oh, let me tell you about a hind pots whipping. You talk about a hind pots whipping? Okay. I tried to sneak out the house to come see y'all one time.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, had on all white, and trying to come to the black hole. Had on all white, snuck out the window. It was raining outside, and mud got all over me. Had to go through the front door.
You didn't cover your tracks.
No.
That's what I say.
Woo! Okay.
But I want to say this too. I mean, I appreciate all the accolades, but without my supporting team, you know, I'm talking about Rasses from the top to the bottom, from Miss Mac, both Miss Macs, Miss Neal, even Brady, our road manager, Funky Ned, White Boy, Jungle Boogie, Godfather, my cousin Dave, which they'll be playing September 8th with Rasses, but that's another day.
I ain't gonna say we're gonna bring y'all back on.
My brother Foots, who I'm leaving out. I
Big
said
Horn.
Big Horn, DC,
Joel.
so yeah, Joel,
Ribs.
It's been so many in and out of there, you know what I'm saying? And I it's almost like the '80s Chicago Bulls or the early the Lakers. You know, we all built, but by them being little boys that grew into men, I really applaud them because everything that I asked of them, learning their craft, learn their instrument, learn how to read, learn the business. That was the first two things Chuck Brown told me. Learn the business and learn who's in the business. That's the first, that always stuck with me, and you know I passed it on to the band, and they, you know, that's how they all when they stepped off, they all, even the millennium, the 90s, Darnell and Dirk and all that crew, BJ. That's because they learned what they were supposed to do. It was like a university.
That's a mean fraternity right there.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, and I employed anybody, whatever business you're doing, learn what you're going to get ready to do. It's going to, for some people, it's going to take some time, but you got to have patience. You know what I'm saying? If it comes too quick, it might leave quick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So be blessed that just know what you want to do. You got to know what you want to do, and stop procrastinating. You know, because like I told everybody in the band, they ain't even gonna, might not move forward.
Right.
And probably but one or two of them, you probably count them on one finger.
Right.
But for the most ones that was in it to be musicians, entertainers, they still today entertaining, doing what they doing, whatever level they doing, the national, international level, or the small level.
How about that?
You know, so you got to do it. You got to do it.
How about that, man?
You know, and while you're doing to pull somebody in, you know, help somebody else along the way.
Each one teach one, man.
Yeah, for real. That's
Each
for
one
real.
teach one, man. You use your platform, man, to inspire thousands of people in this go-go culture. And one more time, I commend you for that, man. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. The King of Go-Go, James Funk. That's Saturday, man. Day party, Friday, 10 p.m., man, down the Bliss night. The Bliss?
Yes.
Bliss. The Bliss?
Epic.
Yeah, I can't believe that one.
Crazy, man. Crazy situation going on, man. Chuck Brown Day earlier that day. When you leave there,
going down the Bliss,
man. So,
if you can, jump in the shower, then
please.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. You know it's gonna be a little hot.
You gotta watch for this event, though. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about this.
Yeah, I'm playing, but you know, you'll be welcome.
What's the
gonna be
attire?
out there.
They got to put on some slip and slides. What is it?
It's
casual white.
Okay,
all white.
casual, all white.
Okay. But I mean,
but you come how you want.
Yeah, yeah. It's really no dress code. But
I'm looking forward to
we all grown.
Right.
Yeah.
Come
40 and over. Boss, did we leave anything out? Push the thing. Did we leave anything out, boss? Okay. Is it on you?
They had to go there, man.
Okay.
We good, though. We gonna watch it back, though, when we get home, man. But look here, man. Anytime, 20 times Hobby Congo, man. We're gonna take one more crank break, man. We'd like to thank my main man, B, for coming through and round applause, man.
Thank you for having me, bro.
Thanks, B.
The one and only, the king. That's right. The king.
King
now and then and now, he's James Funk, and he wears the crown. 5:10 p.m., he gonna get down to this nightclub, man. All white day party, man. Celebrating this icon's birthday. So make sure you in the building. Make sure, put the camera on, make sure you're in the building. Make sure you're in the building. Go report. I don't want to hear no coming in.
You in the building?
11 p.m. Nah, I'm late, man. Okay, man. Well, make sure you're in the building, man, ladies and gentlemen. Nicky Bonds, make sure you're in the building, man. DJ Rick, my main man Juan, make sure you're in the building. Kev just walked up in here, man. Make sure you're in the building. Lonnie Love, make sure you're in the building. Hobby Congo fans, everybody that watch this show. Oh, yeah, thank you for the 300,000 viewers.
Yeah, about that.
You with a bullet right now. 300,000 plus for the CPU Hobby Congo show on WSA Channel 9 last Thursday. Nicky Bond. We got 300,000 plus right now, man. It's a movement, baby.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever been in the seat I'm sitting in for the Hobby Congo? Have you been in the interview? Okay.
Me and Big John took over.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
John took over and gave
Was it what they call that? What they do when they be joning on each other?
A roast.
Roasted.
Not a roast.
It wasn't a roast. I'm just teasing.
It wasn't a roast phone. It was like a
barbecue.
No.
Sizzling.
Actually, it was an acknowledgement thing, man. Where everybody thanked me, man. Like Jill and everybody came in, they gave me a plaque. And,
that's good. You deserve it.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Coming from you, man. But yeah, they did something real big, had me crying like a big baby.
Yeah, you almost had me crying earlier when you was. It was something you said about Chuck. Because
I saw a little.
The last thing You know, I couldn't go see him in the hospital. They wouldn't let outsiders go see him. But I left him a message on the phone, and he called me back. And you know, Chuck was a big jokester, you know. But man, he had me in tears and shit. Excuse me. He had me in tears, you know, because I can hear it. I can hear it. Just like to the Queen of Soul, may God rest you and thank her for all she's done. But you know, I kind of knew then. But I knew then, but I didn't know because I was glad that, you know, that he had called back. And I was like, okay, because he ended with a little jive joke. You know, because like I said, Chuck was a jokester. And yeah, so man, you kind of took me there for a second. There early.
I know how much he loved you. Me and Pop used to actually stay with me. We had a lot of deep conversations. Oh, yeah. You were one of the ones that he was very proud of. Would always talk about. So yeah, man, I just feel that connection with me, you, and him, like this little thing right here.
Yeah, that's good. I like that poster. You know, I like that.
That's Reggie Gaskins doing, man.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's Reggie Gaskins doing, man. So look here, man. This has been a powerful show. What a way to follow up that viral show we did.
Yes, indeed.
What a way to follow up, man. Clap it up for yourself, man. What a way, man. And next week, y'all, we couldn't get to it, but next week we'll be discussing the Congo battle we got coming up in October. We got to do part 2, man. The first one went viral. Everybody been waiting, so we're doing it again, man. But don't worry about that right now.
Location?
They bidding on it right now.
Okay.
So right now, it's all about James Funk tonight, man. And Saturday, 5 to 10 down at Bliss.
Oh, don't think I don't keep my ear to the street, man.
Yeah,
I'm into everything. I just don't let you see it.
All right.
So, man, what's going on?
So, ladies and gentlemen, that's, one thing about me, man, I don't take anything for granted. By this man, this king, blessing us with his presence tonight, I feel thankful to God because it's like, it's not an easy job doing this show each and every week. And we put a lot of work into this show, but sometimes, you got gifts that fall into your lap. And the gift tonight, wow, man. That's all I got to say, man. Wow. And, thank you, Lord. I appreciate you.
Yep.
You did it again for me. Appreciate you, man. One more time for James Funk, ladies and gentlemen. So, Hobby Congo.
Hey, everybody.
We're going to let DJ Rick crank y'all out. Give me some funk, man. Give me some James Funk, man. What you got?
Say what, JB? Say what now?
Hey, man.
Busy one time. I'm gonna see you, Lydia. Do it again. Busy one time. Busy one.